you kind of said you're, you know, right along with Cooper or Frank or Mark Lamb or all these different people. What does it kind of look like as you're riding along with them? Do you ride along for the whole shift, or how does that go where you're sitting in their back seat or their front seat and passenger seat, and they get a call and you're like, all right, you as a civilian that's just filming them go to this call where either, in one episode there was like a house burning down. So what is that like?
Oh man. Well, I can tell you it's the most exciting thing you can do. There's nothing I have found that gives you that adrenaline rush, right? Um, so yeah, typically I'm in the front seat. Um, my partner, he'll go off with a different deputy, and our shifts are anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. I enjoy the night shifts because all the crazy stuff happens at night, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go out for 10 hours, their entire shift, filming with that deputy. Again, typically I like the night shift because, again, a lot more stuff happens at night, but we typically go on till 4 or 6 o'clock in the morning. By then I'm like, I'm dying. Um, but yeah, you're definitely gonna see the most action at night. And as far as what it's like walking up to civilians who are having this situation happen in their lives, right? So here's a good example. Just a few weeks ago in Mojave County, there was a situation where it was a domestic violence situation, and everything was happening inside of this house, right? And I always feel weird about going inside someone else's home with a camera. It's just a weird feeling for me because I know if something happened in my life and I called 911, I wouldn't want a camera crew to come in. I just uncomfortable. So I do put myself in that person's shoes. Um, but on this particular call, this domestic violence where this older lady hit this older man, um, it's like they didn't even care. They were so drunk, they didn't even care that cameras were there. Normally, I look at the deputy, I'm like, hey, do you think I should be filming this? He's like, yeah, of course. They always say yes. Um, but yeah, it does get a little awkward sometimes. Just several months ago, we were down in Casa Grande, and there was a semi that hit this car and killed the people instantly. We were the first ones on scene. Of course, I had my camera. As we're pulling up, I'm like, oh man, these guys are dead for sure. Again, I looked at the deputy. He was Deputy Serrano. I was like, dude, do you think I should film this? He's like, yeah, man. This is real life stuff. This is stuff we're dealing with every day. I was like, that's a good point. It really shows. And although I'm not getting up and zooming into the dead body and stuff, I'm trying to be respectful of the deceased. But it was important for us to film that episode because it shows exactly what law enforcement are dealing with. So to answer your question, sometimes it's awkward for me to go into a house, start filming. It really just depends, especially if there's children involved. I don't like to film that stuff. It just feels icky to me. But certainly if the people are, shouldn't say, if they're acting a fool, then I'm gonna film it.
Yeah.